We begin by cutting the pork into 2-inch cubes. As you can see here, we will season with a combination of all-purpose spice, meat season, and a little jerk season. We will now add a little browning to this to help with the color. If browning is not available, you can use soy sauce, and we'll add a pinch of salt. Let's now massage this into the meat. The meat can stay for 2 to 24 hours, but once refrigerated, it needs to come to room temperature for at least an hour. This is the vegetable that we'll be adding to the pork. We'll not be adding it now, but we have the scallion, tomato, green peppers, onion, Scotch bonnet pepper, garlic, and thyme. We need a hot pan. We'll add about 3 to 4 tablespoons to coat the bottom of the pan to prevent the meat from sticking. We want the meat to start cooking once it goes into the pot, not to steam. So we're going to stir vigorously to try and get a nice coating, a nice brown color. So we're browning the meat. This will take about 2 to 3 minutes of continuous stirring. I'm not getting the desired darkness on the meat, so I'll add about a teaspoon more of browning to intensify the color. Let me just stir this now to fully incorporate. Once this is done, we're going to try and arrange the meat in a single layer to ensure that all pieces will get that nice dark color. After about 5 minutes and we have achieved the color we are looking, it's time to add the veggies. Once the veggies are added, we will fold to mix them in properly, and we'll now cover the pot without adding any liquid right now and reduce the flame to medium low to extract some of the juices from the meat. After about 10 to 15 minutes, you'll see the moisture being pulled from the meat. We will just give this a quick stir, and we will add some water to start the cooking process. We will add about 2 cups of water, but this is give and take. Once the water is added, it should not exceed the line where the meat is. We don't want the meat swimming in water. If you look carefully, this is what we are actually seeking. So this will come to a roaring boil. We will allow this to cook until the water has reduced. Once the water has reduced, you can now taste the pork to see if this is at the doneness that you require. For me, this would not be. This is not ready. So I'm going to add another 2 cups of water. It will come back to a boil, and I'll cover and repeat the process. The pork is in its final stages of the cooking process. We're now gonna add some tomato ketchup, about 2 tablespoons, 1 tablespoon of barbecue sauce, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. This will help to create the sauce, a nice balance to the sauce. So we will monitor now. We do not want the liquid to dry out completely. So we will monitor as it reduces. This should probably be another 5 minutes and we're done. Here we have the finished product. Beautiful stewed pork. The cut of pork that I used today was actually pork chops. I prefer to stew pork chops because you get the lean and the fat around the edges, which I think, goes well. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, share, and like.